one to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium, as we'll see a team from the American, the Temple Owls, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Bulls will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Owls' offense will be first on the attack. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. On the ground, it's Young. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Brings up second down.
Wilson to pass. Here's some pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give on the option. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. So USF's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wilson will throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. But now he's swallowed up and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. The pocket broke down and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Temple lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Turning it on! Nice pickup there. and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself. Hey, get him on. See anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Off play action. Lost one deep down the right side. Touchdown Bulls. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball is thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida State. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
One of the things that really impresses me about this receiving group is their physical receivers. They can break tackles. They don't just go down as soon as someone gets close to them. These guys are always fighting for extra yards.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. Fighting off the defender. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give on the inside. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Mooney. Looking down the middle. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. They'll run the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. The give from the gun. There he goes! They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He'll keep it himself. Can't get him to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Bulls line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to...
Looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house.
paid off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He leaves it with the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Wilson to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Booker. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Let's talk for just a second about Temple. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point of the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
And off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. He's looking downfield to throw. Complete to the left. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And it slips just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Mooney. Unloads it downfield. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Wants to throw on first down. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Second down, he'll throw it. And that one's incomplete.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Hunt is on its way. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. A little screen to the running back. Ripping through the defense. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Spins away from the defender. On the move at the 30. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on first down. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab on the big throw. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. They go to the counter. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Back to pass, it's Mooney. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, USF. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the shotgun, the inside give. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the heat. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Snagged in the middle, it's Martin. Whoa, and runs through another one. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, you hate that if you're on defense. 3rd and long, you've got everybody covered downfield, and you let the running back pick it up on a check down throw. You've got to be way better tackling in that situation. That is a blown opportunity for this defense.
And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the ground with the back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Mooney. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They go to the ground. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Touchdown Bulls. And the beatdown has ensued. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively, we got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Florida State. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wilson will throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Booker. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Gain of 20. And first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Owls in a good spot here with second and short.
Second down.
Rides the back on the option. The give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to fire on second down. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Temple lining up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the draw. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. Pulls it in, it's Russo. Oh, he's got some space. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down and wants more. pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Temple, 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Here's the handoff. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Wilson to pass. Unleashes it on the run. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it to the back. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that 1st down marker. They kick it away on 4th down. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Find some fresh air. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. He'll throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. Wilson will throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Gives it to the back on the draw. Quick spin on the line. Touchdown, South Florida. And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
South Florida, 42. Temple, 3.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Bring in the heat. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wilson to pass. Under fire. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
That's a first down for the offense.
Sweet cut there. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
At the 43-yard line.
Looking to fire. Gets rid of it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. On the run, it's Massey. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And here comes play number 6 of the drive.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
At the 30-yard line. That's a 1st down for the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wilson will throw.
It's great.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Bulls have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
Good enough for a 1st down.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.